Welcome to the Great Garlic Grow-Off. What if you could plant a single clove and harvest a massive, flavorful bulb months later? That's the magic of garlic. But with so many methods, raised beds, no dig, in-ground, what actually works best? Today we're running a side-by-side experiment to find out. By the end, you'll know exactly which technique gives you the biggest, best garlic. Let's get started. First up, the classic raised bed, 4 by 8 feet filled with rich compost, peat moss, and perlite. Garlic planted 6 inches apart, mulched with straw, and managed with ease. Drainage was perfect, weeds were minimal. The result? Plump, uniform bulbs, easy to harvest, and consistently large. This is our gold standard. Raised beds offer control, steady nutrients, and top-tier results. Can anything beat it? Next, the in-ground tilling method, just like Grandpa did. We tilled, amended with compost, and planted. But weeds were relentless, and heavy rain left the soil crusted. Harvest time showed smaller bulbs than the raised bed, with more competition and less consistent moisture. It works, but you'll battle weeds and get smaller harvests. Respectable, but not outstanding. Now the no-dig method. Layer cardboard on grass, pile on compost, plant and mulch. Weed pressure was almost zero and maintenance was a breeze. The bulbs? Nearly as big and beautiful as the raised bed, just a week slower to mature. Minimal effort, top-tier results. No dig is a winner for low-maintenance gardeners. No yard? Try container growing with large fabric pots and quality potting mix. Easy to move, no weeds, but soil dries out fast. You must water and feed consistently. Well-cared-for pots produce decent bulbs, but any neglect led to tiny stunted garlic. Containers are great for small spaces but demand daily attention. Miss a watering and your harvest suffers. Containers work but only if you're vigilant. Should you plant garlic in fall or spring? We tested both in the same raised bed. Fall-planted cloves established roots before winter and exploded with growth in spring. Spring-planted garlic raced to catch up but never did. The verdict? Fall planting produced massive, well-formed bulbs. Spring planting gave small, sometimes undivided heads, fine for green garlic but not for storage. For big bulbs, plant in the fall. What about loading up on composted chicken manure for extra nitrogen? Early growth was lush and green, taller and bushier than any other plot, but at harvest the bulbs were disappointingly small. Too much nitrogen fueled leaves, not bulbs. Looks can be deceiving, more isn't always better, balance is key for garlic. Finally, the neglected bed, planted and left alone. Weeds took over, soil dried out, and garlic struggled to survive. The harvest? Tiny bulbs, lots of disease, and some cloves didn't even form bulbs. Neglect leads to poor results, no matter how tough garlic is. Garlic rewards care and punishes neglect. Don't skip the basics. So, what did we learn? Effort pays off. Raised beds and no-dig methods produce the biggest, healthiest bulbs. In-ground and containers work but require more weeding or constant attention. Over-fertilizing and neglect both lead to disappointing harvests. The data is clear. Choose a proven method, put in the care, and you'll grow your best garlic ever. Try one of these top methods and get ready for your biggest bulbs yet.